Hello, everybody. So today what I want to share with you is some resume examples. So let's look at all these. This one, I like it. This one I kind of like. It's got their photo. It's very colorful. It's eye-catchy, and they suck. It's a dumpster fire waiting to happen. Now, if you're going to hand this resume to somebody, then sure. Okay, maybe you're a designer, you're in photography, whatever. You want to kind of have that resume that looks pretty. And if you're going to hand it to somebody, but how many times do you ever hand a resume to somebody nowadays? You don't. Even if you go to an interview, they have a copy of your resume. They printed it for the interview. So listen, the idea behind a resume is to discuss what you've done and some accomplishments so that when somebody reads it, they can see you doing that job. A lot of these just don't have enough content. Sure, they got a graph or, this one has a bunch of dots on it. So yeah, for this skill, for project management, I am 7 out of 7 dots. What does that say? It doesn't say anything. Or, you know what? I know how to do this skill 98%. Really? How come not 100? Well, anyway, again, if you have a US style resume, CV, these are not going to get past the resume scanning software. ATS, Applicant Tracking System. Again, they're not going to. Here's why. The resume scanning system was invented for companies because they get hundreds, if not 2, 3, 4, 600 applicants for one job, okay? They're not going to go through all of them. Why? They don't have the time, nor should they go through all of them because most people apply for jobs they're not even qualified for. So here, yes, that is true, I promise you. So here's the thing. It scans for text. All of these boxes, logos, photos, it doesn't know what to do with the content. It'll scan over it at times, okay? So the reason that you create an amazing resume that talks about what you've done, what you're doing, and those metrics, achievements, and accomplishments is so that somebody can see you doing that role, okay? I had a client recently pay over $400 for a resume that looked similar to this one. They said they created it in just a couple of days. It looked great. I scanned it versus the job that he wanted to apply for. He did get that rejection email. And then he hired me. I redid his resume in Word doc. Okay, so PDF. I don't care who tells you, unless the company asks for PDF, Word doc only. It scans better and no hyperlinks, please, for an email or any website or whatever. If they print it, you can't push a piece of paper and go to the website, okay? If they want to go to it, they'll go to it. Word doc, no hyperlinks. So don't give the resume scanning system any reason to reject your resume, okay? If you really want one of these, this is after you've already created a resume that is just text and text only. No boxes, minimal lines. If you do put some lines, I put some lines in mine to break up some sections, but there's no boxes, there's no logos, okay? The people that sell you these types of resumes are terrible people and terrible companies. Sorry, I said it. They don't care that your resume gets you and lands you an interview, a job, a new career. So please, 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 please don't use these types of resumes. If you want to know more, reach out to any of the amazing resume coaches that we have here on LinkedIn, okay? And when you interview somebody, if it's important that they know how to scan that, your resume and make those edits, then ask them. If it's important for them to be able to teach you LinkedIn. And what I mean by that, like how you can optimize your LinkedIn profile to show up in more recruiter searches. Because yes, there's a way. Because yes, your LinkedIn profile is all SEO. It's all search engine. Okay. And really, people have your resume and they go to your LinkedIn profile to learn more about you. Okay. Somebody that knows LinkedIn, me, plenty of other resume coaches, but if the scanning software, if the LinkedIn is important, then go to a coach that actually knows how to provide those, and go down all the way down to their LinkedIn, on their LinkedIn profile, all the way down the bottom, and look for recommendations. If they've been writing resumes and doing LinkedIn help and guidance for 5-6 years and they got 2 recommendations on LinkedIn, there's a problem. Okay. They should have received a lot more than that. Okay. Look at their content. Do they post content? How often? But getting off track, these resumes, although they look pretty, don't land you a job. Now, in some countries, yes, you have to have your picture. You have to have some information. Like this resume, I like this one. I like the look of it. It's not going to land you the job. How do I know this? I know the scanning software like the back of my hand. Why? I subscribe to a very spendy software that allows me to scan your resume versus that job description, make a little tweaks so you feel confident that your resume is going to get seen. Nobody can guarantee you, and there are people out there that do, and they can't. They do, but they can't guarantee it. I just tell you that if we add these words to your resume, you increase your chances so much by 10 easily getting your resume actually seen. And the proof is because my clients tell me they land more interviews, they get more recruiter calls, they get more recruiter connections on LinkedIn because of some of the work that we've done to their LinkedIn profile. So that's it. Everybody, regardless of what you do, you write your resume yourself, you get help from somebody like me. Just know that these resumes will not land you that job. That's it, everybody. Have a great day.